since Japan has started up its research whaling program again this year, and all the assholes at Sea Shepherd are going to be doing the same bullshit as usual. A few people asked me to make a video about it because, that's something that I know about. And since I'll be talking about that kind of stuff, I'm wearing a different shirt for obvious reasons. So, one thing that I always have to say is that bullshit about Sea Shepherd when they claim to be pirates. No. According to international maritime law, to be a pirate, you have to have a financial interest in your piracy efforts. I'm 100% sure that Sea Shepherd does, but that's not what they claim, and that's what the big problem is. Sea Shepherd, by definition, because of what they do to Japanese vessels on the open sea, are a group of terrorists. They should be treated as terrorists, they should be shut down. That's part of the reason why they split up into those branches, because America knows that they are terrorists and they needed to separate themselves. The main thing that I deal with when I'm talking to idiots who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, when they say that whales are going to go extinct due to Japan, complete bullshit. Japan hunts the minke whale. The population right now is 800,000. It has an annual species growth rate of 5%. But even if you wanted to give it a lower estimate, like the estimate for fin and blue whales is usually a 3.2% population increase per year. So even if you wanted to do something low like that, like a 3% population increase on that specific group of whales, which the Japanese people hunt, that's, at least on a low year, an increase of 24,000 individuals per year within the species. Japan's quota this year is 333 minke whales. Before that it was around 500, but I think they only actually took, maybe 200 or something like that. It was way up in the 800s a while back. The thing that you should be concerned with, Japan is of course whaling under the legal right to whale under the research provisions. But you have countries like Korea that accidentally took 800 whales, bycatch. They were just had their nets out and somehow 800 giant whales got caught in the nets, and they couldn't do anything about it, so they had to sell them in where is that? I think it's Busan. Is that the main place for whales? I'm not sure which town in Korea it is that's like the whale town, which is funny because whaling is illegal, but they have a whole town devoted to eating whales. But Sea Shepherd, for some reason, is afraid to, confront Korea, and afraid to confront China for their whaling, and their, when Japan takes dolphins in Taiji, common bottlenose dolphins, least concern on the, list of vulnerability. They're a least concern animal. Minke whales, least concern animals. China has already made a species of dolphin go extinct. At least one species. I'm sure that they've made more than one species of dolphin go extinct, but, why won't Sea Shepherd go after China? Everyone knows why. Because, just like every other group of terrorists, they're just completely pussies. They're a joke. They're a fucking waste of everything. They should be destroyed just like any other group of terrorists. And then you have the idiots who want to talk shit and say, oh, Japanese culture is barbaric for eating whales. It's like, alright, let's have some Hindus come over here and tell you about, your problems with you eating cow. Saying, oh, they don't need whales. They don't need to eat whales. You don't need to eat a cow. You can eat your soy. You can eat your alfalfa. Or can you? because in the United States, the soy and alfalfa production has resulted in a 50%, yes, 50% reduction in the gray vole population. That's if you know what a vole is, and you think of how many there are in a farm, in a field on your farm, and then you reduce that by 50%, and that's been going on for a long time. That's billions and billions and billions of lives, you know. Oh, I like whales. They're cute. Oh, a vole is cute too, but oh, I like whales. They're smart. Oh, like yes, a vole is actually smart too. Whales. The reason why marine mammals have such large brains isn't because they're geniuses. If you are adapted to having your brain function in ice cold water, you have a greater mass of cells that basically are providing heat to your brain. But, these people don't know any biology, regarding whales or fish or anything like that. They don't study sea mammals. They probably don't even know, maritime law. They just know that, I like whales and I like dolphins and I think they're smart because they make funny noises and they do tricks. But don't make them do tricks because that's bad. It's really just fucking annoying that I have to deal with people who don't do any research, who don't know that the whale sanctuary is not a real thing, who don't understand that not all whales are endangered, who don't understand why Japan is allowed to whale, oh yes, oh they were struck down, they can't, no, that's JARPA 2, the actual provision refers to the ability of Japan to no longer whale under the name JARPA 2. It has to come up with a new whaling program for its research. You're not lawyers, you're not marine biologists, you're just fucking idiots. Keep giving money to the cult to keep Paul Watson out of jail, complain about, Japan research whaling because, a couple of people get to eat whale meat, or, some people, it's like, you're aware that Paul Watson was in Costa Rica, was chased by the Costa Rican police for assaulting a fisherman, put fuel into the water and set it on fire. One, attempted murder. Two, do you know how much fucking effort it is to clean up spilled fuel in the water? No, you don't, because you have no damn experience in that. It's a lot fucking worse doing shit like that than hunting a whale that 333 members of the species has no effect on the population. So seriously, fuck Sea Shepherd and fuck the people who support them. You're all just retarded. The end.